Hey VlogDieters, my name is Vanessa and I'm also known on YouTube as sessa79. I have been making YouTube videos for the past, I would say, almost 3 years. I actually deleted a lot of my old videos because I was always going up and down as far as weight. I am right now currently in the 250s, but I used to weigh 280 pounds back in 2008. Now, a little bit of history about myself. I have not always been obese, but I have in my life been overweight, especially as a child. I remember back when I was 10 years old, I was really thick around the stomach area, and I remember being very uncomfortable. The clothes I wore, I had to actually wear adult sizes because I couldn't fit into the children's sizes anymore. 6X, I mean, I was completely out of those at 10, and even the 8s, 9s, 10s, I still couldn't wear. So I was wearing these adult sizes, but I also wasn't tall enough for them, so it just looked really awkward. 10, 11 was an awkward stage for me. Then I actually got really down in size, and I was fitting into like a size 12 when I was, I'd say 12, 14 kids when I was in middle school. And then in high school, because, you know, you have the birth control and all that kind of stuff, I actually ballooned up to 180 pounds. And that's actually the first weight I ever recorded. So 180. I'm in high school, and I remember wearing, like, I want to say larges. I was really uncomfortable with the way I looked. I remember even wearing, like, I think I wore like a 14, 16 during that time too. It was an awkward phase again for me. I wasn't obese, but I was overweight. So I remember 180 pounds. And then what I wanted to do was, after I got out of high school, I wanted to join the military. So I did a lot of diet and exercise, and I got all the way down to 160. In 160, I went to the military because you have a certain weight that you can be, and then after that, during basic training, they allow you to drop down to where you need to be and then go into the military. And if you didn't reach your goal, then you couldn't be able to stay in, and that's just how that worked. So I remember in the military, when I was after basic, I was between 145 and 150 pounds. Now, looking back at pictures of myself, I thought I was kind of big still. I was average. I would never want to show my stomach. I always felt like I was flabby in that area, and that's where I actually gained most of my weight. So I felt like I was big, but now looking back at where I am now compared to where I was before, I think I looked amazing. So that's why I'm kind of setting my goal around that 145, 150. Now, my overall goal would be 125 because that would be a healthy weight for my height. I'm 5'5", but right now, 150. I just want to get down to 150. So to continue with that, what I did was I got down to 145, 150. Was really active. I went hiking, I was constantly working out, I was eating unhealthy though. I was never one to eat completely clean of anything. I would eat junk food, I would eat out, but I was working out and I was balancing it that way. Not saying it's right, but that's what I did. And then what I did was I got married and had a baby. I got all the way up to when I was after I delivered, I got all the way up to 225 pounds. That's when I started with the obesity. At 225, I was still in the military, so I had to lose the weight. I lost the weight really quickly. I got down to 169 within, I want to say, close to a year. A year I was already down. Decided military was not for me anymore because my husband is in the military. So then what happened was I started slowly gaining again, and I got up to 200, and then we moved to another place, and then I got up to 230, And then we moved to another place, and then I ballooned up to 280 pounds. And I remember that back in May of 2008, I was 280 pounds. I started making videos in 2010, and my starting weight was 260. I started making videos again just recently, and I'm still 260. So it's kind of like this, I'm seeing a trend where I'm not losing anymore, or if I lose, and if I get to the 230s, 220s, I always come back up to 260. I don't know what it is about that. I just, you know, in the past I felt like, oh my gosh, it's so much hard work. Why am I taking the time to lose weight? Because I'm just gonna regain it. Well, just recently, I found out that I have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes, I don't have any other medical problems, but the high blood pressure really scares me. Not just because, you know, of a heart attack and stuff, but I actually have a family history on both sides of my family. Both grandparents have diabetes and high blood pressure. So it's kind of like that, you know, well, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I not losing the weight when I know that there are so many problems I can have? So pretty much this year, 2013, I decided to make a change. No more crash diets, no more fad diets, no more crazy pills, shortcuts. I'm actually going to lose the weight slowly and steady, and I am going to get below 200 pounds. 2013, I don't want to leave 2013 and go into 2014 obese anymore. I want to be completely out of 200 and get towards my goal. Now I know I will not get straight to goal by that time. It's understandable, but at least I will be on the way and out of the morbid obese range, and hopefully out of the obesity range. I just want to be average again. You know, it sounds funny because at first when I was average, I was like, oh, I'm kind of, you know, chubby and stuff. I want to be there now. Then I want to work towards, you know, getting healthy and being fit and just looking great. So my overall goal is just to continue moving. So on December 31st of 2012, I weighed in at 264 pounds. And now I'm currently 254 pounds. So that's 10 pounds. 10 pounds gone, 25 in all, pretty much, you know, 26 from the very beginning. And so I kind of want to, like, you know, just slap myself and say, wake up, you know, why is it taking you, how long? I started in 2008 at 280. Why is it taking you until now to lose the weight for good? Well, maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe I needed that actual push on my health. And just knowing that I have something that can be very dangerous, I can have a heart attack, I can have renal failure. I don't want these things. And so I guess that was my wake-up call. That was the call that said, I need to get off my butt, and I need to get better, I need to get healthy, I need to take care of myself. And so that's exactly what I'm doing. And thank you for the TheVlogDieters for having me as a guest vlogger, because I need support. I need viewers. I need you guys to let me know I'm doing the right things, or say, come on, you know, you can do it. I need that support because I don't have, well, many of you probably don't know. I currently live in Spain. So being in the military and being away from family and stuff, I don't have that normal support. And this is something I want to share too, about the whole aspect of being overseas. In the States, when I was in Virginia, it was the norm to be big. You would constantly see people obese, morbidly obese, even overweight. You would constantly see people that were big and the same as me. Being overseas, it's not like that. The Spanish are very thin people, very healthy people, and I feel embarrassed. I cannot shop anywhere. I have to order everything online. There is no Lane Bryant. There is no plus size Old Navy. There is nothing for big people here. And so you don't see any. And so I'm kind of like, you know, I can't try anything on. And it's getting to the point where I want to be able to go into a store. I want to get something fashionable. I want to wear something that looks good on me and not have to order it and then alter it because it just doesn't fit right. And then we, in May, are moving to Egypt. Another place there are no big people in Egypt. So it's kind of like, you know, I need to get down. I need to get down in size. So that is my main plan. So, yeah. So hang in there with me. Those who are in the same journey, who are around the same weight, come join. I'm great at tracking right now. If any of you are using the Lose It app, definitely message me, private message me, your email address or your name or whichever you have to find you. I track every day, and I think that is what's really helping me keep accountable. But I need a personal person, you know, someone to check in every once in a while and say, hey, how you doing, you know, or you can do this, and then to share that success. So, you know, it's just different. I don't have Weight Watchers, you know, like the meetings here. I don't have any of that. So I'm kind of like on my own, and no one really knows how I feel over here. And so it's kind of lonely, especially when you have your family. Like my daughter and my husband are healthy weight. They don't know the struggles I go through. So it's really difficult. I need other people who are just like me, who are having the same struggles with food, and I need that. So definitely comment below if you have a channel, and I can keep up with you guys. But all right, so I will have also my link below. Well, I believe they will, the TheVlogDieters will have below the information as far as how to get in contact with me. So I'll talk to you all later, and have a great week, and let's do this, you guys. We can do this. We can make it work. We can lose weight, but look at it as a lifestyle instead of a diet. Because if you look at a diet, you're gonna gain it back. You need to look at it as a complete change in your life, and that you will never go back. And that's the best way to do it. So, but all right, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.